Hi friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. We are continuing a long weekend, fall days of my life. I posted part 1 on Sunday and I figured I would continue vlogging for the rest of the weekend. I just made my cup of coffee. Oh, I did paint my nails last night because my manicure was looking horrible. So I took care of that, and we are going to be going to the Suffolk Peanut Fest today. We got rained out yesterday, so we were like, let's just go today. The weather is cooler, which I love. And yeah, I'm wearing one of my favorite pullovers that I got last year. I have it in green and pink. Got it at Target. I honestly hope they bring them back, but Target is not known for bringing back styles. So we can only cross our fingers and hope. Yeah, we have a couple of hours before we're going to be leaving, but that's going to be the main event of the day. And then I'm going to continue reading, and I want to finish up the memoir that I'm reading. It's really, really good. It's really, really sad too. It has a big focus on mental health and mental illnesses and stuff like that, but it follows a family of like 8 kids, and then like the mom and the dad and the one journalist daughter that grew up to be a journalist. She's the one writing the memoir, and it's really, really interesting. They had such a tragic childhood, even adulthood, and like it's such a heavy book, but it's so good. So yeah, so I'm going to continue reading that and then hopefully jump into the YA slasher. Yeah, that's really the plans of the day. So come along with me for a couple more fall days of my life. Alright friends, I successfully vlogged the peanut festival on my phone. The only peanut thing I got was this little stress ball, but that's perfect. Daniel's getting in the car now. We're getting ready to leave, but we had a lot of fun, lots of good festival food, and I'll talk to you more when I get home. I am back from the festival. I have my shirt on and this is what the back looks like. Super fun. Kind of has like a little bit of a Mardi Gras feel to it. Here is the festival. Here's the little peanut guy. But this is the festival that we went to. I didn't get much there. And it's so funny. There were not a lot of peanuts there like we thought there was gonna be. There was one tent of peanuts and they had like shelled peanuts and boiled peanuts. And I'm not like a huge fan of like shelled peanuts, but I love boiled peanuts in the shell. But those weren't ready until like after lunchtime, and we definitely were not planning to be there after lunchtime. When we went there, we were one of the very first cars. I want to say we were in the first 5 cars that arrived. We went in, we basically made the whole loop through the whole festival. When we were leaving, the entire parking lot was like packed, and we were just like, I mean, there was a huge line to get in. So we went and left at like the perfect time for us, because crowds like that usually like really overwhelm me. So I'm really glad that Daniel was like, let's get there early so we can leave early, do what we want to do while we're there. So I did get a couple of things. This one craft booth that we saw, it's Creative Wood and Leather. They don't have an Instagram, they don't have a website, they don't have anything. It's like a local place. They don't even have like a storefront. It's just this husband and wife, and he has like a couple other workers that work with them, but they do wood and leather things, wooden puzzle boxes, ornaments, wall art, leather purses, bracelets, and keychains. And I got this owl, like little coin purse thing. It has like a little wristlet thing on it, which doesn't fit over my wrist, but it's there. And then it has like the little keychain thing here too, but the front is like shaped like an owl. And then on the back, it has an owl on it, and it is just a coin purse. That's super cute. And then I got this wooden box, which I thought was really, really cool, but it's not just a wooden box, it's a puzzle box. And then I also got this little, what's this called, a stress ball peanut. It's like shaped like a peanut. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, and that's all I got, but I will show you how the puzzle box works. So there's this little piece right here that you slide up and take that out, and then you can see on the side that this top part slides across, and then it looks like that. And then you just open that and you can put treasures in there. I don't know what I would put in there, but you could put something in there. And then to close it, you obviously put this on there, you slide this back on there, and then you put that there. And yeah, it doesn't open, you know. So I think that's really, really cool. They have their little thing on the back, clean with furniture oil. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. So these are really like the two things that I got while I was there. So, and the shirt and the peanut. Thanks for coming to the Peanut Festival with me. Time for an update. I just finished reading the memoir that I bought while you were out by 𝒂𝒔, and I did a face mask, washed my face, did a face mask, lotioned, like moisturized as much as I possibly could, and all of that. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee, and then I will tell you about the book and my thoughts. Charlie's drinking water. I'm getting something to drink. We're all thirsty around here. Overall, I really did enjoy it. I'm gonna give it 3 stars though, because, and it's so hard, like, you know, rating someone's life, you know, but I have to think about it like, did it entertain me? Did it give me what I thought it was gonna give me? Was I entertained? Because at the end of the day, that's what I was reading it for. I I wasn't necessarily reading it to learn anything. And I have to say, if you like books about, I don't know, like mental illness and kind of like messed up childhoods, I would recommend it. The beginning was my favorite. The beginning when she was telling the parts about her family, her mom and her dad, the stories about her siblings, the stories about the tragedies and traumas and, you know, all of that. I was really into that. I have to pause because look at Charlie right now. What are you doing, ma'am? What are you doing? Charlie. She's such a cutie. Anyway, that's what I thought I was in it for. You know, I knew that she had like a very traumatizing childhood. There was a lot of mental illness that ran through her family, her mom, her siblings, her dad. And this is back like pre-80s and into the 80s, I think, when we didn't know as much as we know now about mental illness, mental health, so many things about it that were very, very interesting to read about, but very, very like sad to read about. But honestly, those are the type of memoirs that I'm drawn to. Like, I don't want to read something that I know. I always like to branch out, especially in nonfiction and memoirs. I read stuff that I don't know about. So I would say it was like about a 4-star. But then I don't know where exactly it happened, but it kind of shifted away from like their childhood and the family stuff into like her fight. Like once she became a journalist and she started living outside the home, I didn't care as much because it was really just like her fight to like get better rights and like investigate mental hospitals and psych wards and kind of like laws about anything related to mental illness and stuff like that. And in here, it says 𝒔𝒂𝒗𝒆 spent more than 2 decades traveling across the country to report on America's mental health system for the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. A Pulitzer Prize finalist, she has won dozens of accolades, including 2 George Polk Awards, the Robert F. Kennedy Awards from investigative reporters and editors, and 2 National Journalism Awards. She teaches investigative reporting at Columbia Journalism School and was a visiting professor at DePaul University, her alma mater. Her stories on the abysmal living conditions for people with mental illness inspired changes to Wisconsin law and led to the creation of hundreds of new housing units. She lives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin with her husband. So she has done a lot of good in the field, and I'm so happy that she did that. And I know firsthand that that's something that like we still need a lot to do, a lot of work as like a country, as a state, as like just humans. It's something that we really need to like work on and be better at. But that's not why I went to the story. I went to the story of the family. It says it begins as the personal story of one family's struggles, then opens outward as she details how childhood tragedy catalyzed a journalism career focused on exposing our career's flawed mental health care. I'm combining the intimacy of memoir with the rigor of investigative reporting. And it explores the consequences of shame, the havoc of botched public policy, and the hope offered by new treatment strategies. But yeah, 3 stars for this one. And now that I have my coffee, I'm gonna move on to How to Survive Your Murder. And I did start this the other day and I made it like 14 pages in, but I think I'm just gonna restart it because it's been like a couple days. And this one says, rule number 1, never go into the corn maze alone. Rule number 2, nothing good happens on Halloween. Rule number 3, never be distracted by a hot bad boy. Rule number 4, don't die this time. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning, Indigenous People Day, and I'm getting coffee, and I'm gonna feed Charlie, and I'm gonna wash my salad spinner that I got last night. I have to take the sticker off, I guess. Which, why do they put a sticker on it? Hopefully the sticker comes off easy, because it's a giant sticker. Success. Cheers. Charlie. Hi. All right, I want to do a quick check-in, and they are mowing outside. So I'm sorry if you can hear that, but we're getting ready to leave. We're going to my mother-in-law's house. They are literally, I don't know if you, hold on. Yep, you can see them right there. And one just went by this fence. Maybe he'll go by again. Yep. See, there's 2 of them. Anyways, I am headed over to my mother-in-law's house. She's 90 years old. I take care of like her medications and pay her bills and spend time with her and stuff like that. When I get home, we're gonna make the soup together, and then I'll probably have some of the soup, and then I'm gonna read, and then we'll get on with the rest of the day. But that's kind of a lay of the land today. Those are like the 3 most important things. My mother-in-law's, the soup, and read. So I'll take you along with me. Let's get this day started. Hello friends, I am so exhausted from this morning at my mother-in-law's. It was very chaotic. She had her home help there, her house cleaning service there. I was trying to like make all of these appointments and call all of these places and do her medication and pay her bills, and like it was just a lot. But now it is time to make a delicious soup, and I am so excited about this recipe. It is a cozy autumn wild rice soup, and it has so many yummy ingredients in it. Kale, sweet potato, mushrooms, celery, carrots, onion, wild rice, and then some spices and stuff. It's gonna be so yummy. I've never made it before. I found the recipe on Pinterest, but I will link the recipe down in the description box just in case you want to try it out yourself. This is my 3rd soup of the season. The first one I made was super delicious. I did a vlog and shared that over on my Patreon. So if you're interested in some of the other soups that I try this season, definitely check that out down below. Join my Patreon. You get exclusive vlogs and stuff. And then off camera. I didn't vlog it anywhere, but I made this like super easy chicken noodle soup without the chicken. And I made it with vegetable broth, carrots, celery, onion, and noodles. And it was so good. So simple and so good. So I'm gonna start whipping up this recipe and I'll let you know how it is when I get to try it. All right, let's get cooking. Alright friends, the soup is cooking. It's going to cook for 30 to 40 minutes, basically until the rice is done. It has everything in it except for the coconut milk and the kale. You throw that in at the last minute, but I have the kale ready to go and I have the coconut ready to go. It is officially taste test time. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Like there is steam. Yeah, you can see the steam coming off of it. It's hot, hot, hot. It's good. It probably needs a little bit more salt. Thank you guys so much for watching the fall days in my life videos. They have been so much fun to make, but that's all for this video. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day or night. If you made it this far in the video, leave the soup emoji down in the comment section down below. Yeah, and I'll see you guys again in another video very soon. Bye friends.